Let's be the start of your Dallas!
And it's Dallas to start out. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. They've got Simmons. Jokic is out there with Jarris Walker. Then it's Franz Wagner. And it's Champagnie in at the two-guard spot. Now here is Holiday. Clock at 4. Here's Queta. Brooklyn with the rebound.
Nothing more important than protecting the rim, folks, and that's exactly what they get.
And in a little over a decade, the Nets, GA, having to rebuild from the ashes of 2 super team iterations.
The short time span between shows how quickly they can turn things around, and with a treasure trove of picks in the coming years, they look to climb that mountain once again.
And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. Gonzalez passes to McDaniels. Shoots from 12. And Simmons with the rebound.
Boy, he looks and will take that shot every time. Just won't go.
McDaniels against Wagner. Jokic with the screen on Williams. Simmons passes to Jokic. The rebound by Queta.
Boy, he had a clear look at it. Ooh, you hate to miss chippies like that.
Here's Holiday. Misses off the right iron. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. The kick out to Walker from outside the arc. And again, it's Brooklyn with a 3.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Holiday, the pass to Queta. Some nice passing here by Dallas. The shot by McDaniels, no good.
Boy, that's a case where he may have been too focused on answering back with his own 3.
Pass to Jokic. Runner in the lane. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
And this is how Jokic gets you. He scores in a variety of ways. Just an incredible player.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's ready to talk things through with them. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Holiday, the pass to Queta. To the inside. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
First make of the day should finally give them a little confidence.
It's usually interesting. After a bit of a struggle, does the first bucket get you into a little rhythm now?
Now, here's Wagner. Jokic with the bucket.
He's so skilled on the interior. Jokic plays with so much force and leverage down low.
Holiday, the pass to Queta. Now here's Gonzalez. A three-pointer, no good. It's an 8-point differential. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Earlier, I spoke with Jason Kidd. Coach and I talked about the development of Franz Wagner since entering this league, and he said he was someone we watched early on. Even though he didn't end up on our team, the way he's added to his game is incredible. It says a lot about the kind of work ethic that he has. Back over to you, Kevin.
Thank you, Allie.
Well, unselfish basketball from Drew Holiday. What else would we expect?
Nets leading by 5. Wagner outside. Walker with his screen for Wagner. Pass to Jokic. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
And they try to stonewall Jokic, but he's not having it. He's just fearless going up inside.
McDaniels outside. Back to Holiday. And the Mavericks another three.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a handle of it.
And Jokic throws it down.
Oh, Jokic with attitude there. Love it.
Outside Williams. Left side Gonzalez. Back to Williams. And stolen by Simmons. Pass to Jokic. The kick out to Walker. Here's Champagnie. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Here's Keita. Here's Gonzalez. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Gonzalez has got 5 points so far. And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Mavericks on D. 7-point differential. Pass to Jovic. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. For Dallas, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Connected to the game. Of course, that's one way to describe Jakob Poeltl.
Well, Poeltl is an exceptional screener. He loves to hit the glass. He's a very physical player. He's everything you want in a big.
Now, here's Johnson. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. There's the pick. Just 5 to shoot. Robinson pulls it in. Mavericks trailed by 5. Down low. Here's Gillespie. Here's Gonzalez. Oh, good with the triple.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
George passes to Johnson. Outside for George. And the Nets miss again. Mavericks have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Here's Gillespie. And it's sent back by George. Johnson outside. And it's Bryant in the corner. Pass to George. There's the drive. And here's Wagner. Here's Jovic. His 3-pointers off the mark. Gonzalez down low. Covered by Johnson. Nice contact on the shot. And now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line. It's going to go on Keldon Johnson. Mavericks making a switch here. Filipowski's checked in. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the 3-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Now here's Bryant. It's good. Here's Gillespie. Pass to Filipowski.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's Gonzalez. Banked in off the glass. Gonzalez has got 10 points in the game.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Wagner with a screen for Johnson. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Now here's Gonzalez. He's got 10.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's George. Wagner with a screen for Johnson. Outside, George. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. The Mavericks have gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. Here's Gillespie, defended by George. Pass to Gonzalez, pulls it from 20. A rebound by the Nets. George looking over the floor. Wagner finds Johnson. Now here's Bryant. Back to Johnson. 5 to shoot. To the middle. Here's Wagner. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Filipowski.
Hard for Wagner to avoid the contact. His shooting ability is going to have defenders reacting to him.
And he's good on the second. 23 seconds left in the first. Outside, Gonzalez. Four seconds left. The shot misses. Jokic firing on all cylinders for Brooklyn. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Right back after this break. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Jokic is out there with Walker. Then there's Ben Simmons. Then it's Franz Wagner. And it's Champagnie in at the shooting guard position. Holiday, the pass to Williams. Just 2 to shoot. Here's Gonzalez. Jokic grabs the miss. Nets leading by 3. Here's Wagner. And McDaniels with the block.
You have to be careful when Jaden McDaniels is in your area as an offensive player. This guy is so elite defensively.
Now here's Gonzalez. Second chance effort, and Pirtle lays it up and in. Pirtle's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Mavs.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box out.
And Jokic throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. You know, so much turmoil for the Mavericks last season, GA. Despite that, they were a win away from making the playoffs.
Yeah, they battled valiantly. But to go from the 2024 NBA Finals to the lottery, obviously disappointing. They're looking to make amends this season.
Now here is Holiday after Ben Simmons' miss. Now here's Williams. He has yet to score. Williams sets a screen for Holiday. It's good. This game is all even.
Holiday is a guy, because of his physique, he can put it on the deck and drive, but I love when he spaces the floor with his shooting.
Walker against Williams. Nets passing it around. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Champagne's got 6.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Mavericks making a change here. Kate is checked in.
Now on the floor for Dallas, number 88, Tobias Kana.
And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They trail by 3. Gonzalez passes to Holiday. Back to Gonzalez. Dallas needs to get off a shot. A nice shot by McDaniel.
I'll tell you, totally fluid mechanics by Jaden McDaniels. Ready in the catch-and-shoot situation, folks.
And here's Jokic. 10 points for him. Goes up with the stripe. Outside for Simmons. Pulls up. Jokic, no good. Dallas has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Drew Holiday understands the big picture. He said, quote, basketball is a two-way sport. As much as you train offensively, you need to do the same thing defensively. Doing defensive slides, wall sits, things that help you with your legs and your base. I've done that since I was little. It helps. Guys, back over to you.
Truly an elite defender. Allie, we thank you very much. Basket counts.
Boy, Ben Simmons, because of his size, inside, he is a dangerous force.
Mavericks have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
It's the Nets now, following Drew Holiday's three-point attempt.
Oh, the Joker taking over. He's had his way offensively, making it look easy.
Holiday with the 3. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Kyle Filipowski comes in for Robert Williams. Robinson is subbed in for Gonzalez. And the Nets also making a change. Nikola Jovic is checked in for Walker. Here's Champagnie. 6 points for him. Jokic with the screen on McDaniel. And it's Wagner missing. Mavericks trail by 4. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Holiday. Gets that one to drop. That's his 3rd field goal in 8 tries.
Excellent move by Holiday. This guy continues to play at such a high level.
Jokic with a screen on McDaniel. Jokic rising up.
Oh, it's exactly how you lead someone with the pass. Beautifully done.
Mavericks have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Pass to Robinson. There's the screen. Here's Keita. No good on the shot. Good defense by Jokic. Simmons passes to Jovic. That one misses. 3 shots, all come up empty. Dallas has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. McDaniels passes to Holiday. It's sent back down by Simmons.
The length. Simmons just overpowering with that reach.
A 3-ball. It's the 3-point bomb. Champagne's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Nets.
Great vision out to the perimeter. You know the spots on the floor where the release points are. That is beautifully done.
Filipowski with it. Scoreless thus far. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
Jokic makes it look easy inside.
Sometimes he seems to be indestructible with the finishes he can make. Jokic is a force down low.
And we'll go courtside to hear more about what's going on with Jarris Walker. Hey, Allie, what have you heard?
Guys, I was able to catch up with the Nets head athletic trainer. He called the injury a lower back bruise and said it's very stiff at the moment. The team believes that he could play on it, and if they decide to be cautious, it would only require a short window for recovery. Sounds like relatively good news, guys.
Allie, thanks as always. We appreciate the report. Never like to see any kind of injury, Greg.
Yeah, it's one of the toughest parts of the game because you have little to no control.
Well, we're obviously hoping for a speedy recovery because we know this about this young guy. He simply loves playing the game.
The way the floor is spaced now, how much would you enjoy playing in this current environment?
I'm lacing up my kicks as you say that. It would have been a lot of fun. But not only do you have more room to operate, defenders practically, they can't touch you.
Here's Gillespie. Batum, a screen on George. Outside, Batum. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Brooklyn leading by 9. Inside, here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down hard.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Here's Gillespie following the bucket by the Nets. Filipowski finds McDaniel to the paint. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. Hurdle is checked in for the Mavericks. And a change for the Nets. Wagner's checked in. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Mavericks shooting just 29% in the second quarter. The offense is suffering. Gillespie, the pass to Purdy. Now Robinson, covered by Johnson. Lobbed up there for Robinson. And taken away by Johnson. And Brooklyn turns it over again. Mavericks trailed by 11. And you look at this Mavs rotation now, Doris, a wide range of ages.
And that's important, Kevin, because typically when you start a rebuild or a build, it begins with young players. But inevitably, there comes a moment in time where you think we need some maturity and we need some veterans in our locker room. So it's always better to have a blend.
And finished off by Wagner.
Well, the big man, Mo Wagner, getting to it. Nice finish.
And here are the Mavericks now. 1:14 left in the first half. Here's Gillespie. Outside, Batum. Shot clock at 6. Fires from deep. Gillespie, that's good. Gillespie's got 5.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Jokic with his screen on Batum. Bryant's shot is off. Mavericks trail by 8. Hurdle with his screen on George. Gillespie, the pass to Filipowski. Here's Gillespie. There's the 3. And no good that time. There's 21 seconds left in the first half of the game. Johnson kicks to George. Out to the wing. Here's Jokic. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Brooklyn in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll return shortly. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Nets leading by 8. McDaniels is out there with Williams. Then it's Holiday. And it's Queta in at the center position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Now here's Walker. Here's Jokic. There's Wagner with the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists now in this one. Dallas shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Here's Holiday. Williams has a screen for Holiday. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Down low, and Walker throws it down.
When Jarris Walker stuffs it, we feel those pucks over here.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Lets it go from the wing. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
Outside, Walker. Wagner looking it over. Now, here's Jokic. He's covered closely. It's rebounded by Dallas. Although they're down big right now, Greg, still plenty of time left in this one.
At this point, they got to take it one possession at a time.
Now, here's McDaniel. They get the rebound. Williams. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Pass to Simmons. Jokic with the screen on Holiday. The jump hook. It's rebounded by Dallas. Williams has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Puts up a 3. Gonzalez's shot is off.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
The Nets working the ball around now. Champagnie passes to Simmons. Walker with a screen for Simmons. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Simmons got the lead up to 13 now for the Nets.
How creative is Ben Simmons, just sizing up the defense in pick and roll action.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Nikola Jovic is checked in for Nikola Jokic. Wagner against McDaniel. Pass to Gonzalez. Lets it go from deep. And he's good on the 3-ball. Gonzalez has got 13 points.
Boy, that's just inviting trouble. Defensively, you simply can't give him that much space.
To the inside. And he makes that one. And the Nets lead by 12.
Boy, that's a backbreaker. Takes it right into the rim and extends their lead.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely zero chance of a comeback, and nice finish by him.
And so Simmons will bring it up for Brooklyn. Here's Wagner. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 5 assists in the game.
That's about simply playing hard. Wagner doing what it takes to find a shot in the interior.
Pass to Keita. Now Gonzalez. Here's Keita. And Simmons with the rebound. And going back a bit, the Nets regaining a lot of their draft pick stores from the Rockets. One of the more interesting trades that we've seen.
Well, they gave away a ton of those picks to acquire James Harden when they believed they had a championship window. And now in recovering them, Brooklyn able to benefit from the draft to try to position themselves for that all-important rebuild.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Batum's checked in. Johnson, he's checked in for the Nets. George comes in for Ben Simmons. There's Wagner with the 3. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Mavericks trail by 14. Here's Gonzalez. McDaniels right side. Outside, Batum. Holiday up top. Over George. Dallas, no good that time either.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Now, here's McDaniel. Outside Holiday. Back to McDaniel. Clock at 6. It's good. McDaniel's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, Jaden McDaniels with a very good sense for when he should look to score it, especially in the painted area.
George passes to Wagner. To the middle. Here's Jovic. Back to Wagner. Three-pointer. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Batum, and Nicholas Batum with the slam.
Well, we know Nick Batum can hurt you from the perimeter. That time he shows you his ups. Go ahead, get up, Nicholas Batum.
Walker a screen. There's Wagner with the 3. Batum grabs the miss. Mavericks trail by 10. Pass to Gonzalez. McDaniels outside. And here is Williams. Pick by Williams. Latrey. The kick out to Holiday. Here's the 3. Rebounded by the Nets. Here's George. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Williams, a screen on George. And finished off by Williams.
And one thing Williams has, a lot of natural strength. You can play him physical, but most of the time he's going to win that battle.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Brooklyn.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
Also, I just love how hard they've taken the ball to the rack. They made a point of attacking, and it's led to them getting buckets.
And Williams no good on that one.
And the energy of Williams, it's infectious. Amazing at using it to block shots, rebound, score, whatever they ask of.
You know, Greg, you could argue the Nets kind of overachieved last season under first-year head coach Jordy Fernandez.
Yeah, only the 6th worst record last season. The defense was halfway decent, but they understand some patience is required in a rebuild.
And he makes the first.
And one thing you gotta love about Johnson, his energy. The man doesn't take his foot off the gas.
Henderson's checked in for Williams. And so he hits both. Mavericks trail by 10. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey, the Dallas Mavericks are all in on defense. Coach Jason Kidd said, quote, "That's something you can hang your hat on, especially when your offense isn't going. Defense will give you a chance to win those ugly games. That gives you the opportunity to play for that bigger trophy." Guys?
Yeah, gotta have it. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. McDaniels, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Nets leading by 10. Outside, Walker. Pass to Johnson. It's George on the wing. Inside. Here's Walker. The shot's good on the assist by George. 7 points for Walker.
And Walker with the size and strength to straight up move you out of his way.
Gillespie, the pass to Gonzalez. Pirtle inside. He's defended by Wagner. That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket there from Pirtle.
Yeah, he needs to take a lot more shots. He's been efficient, trying to get his teammates involved, but it's time for him to step up.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Wagner finds Johnson. And he banks in the layup.
Zag, and it's nothing good resulting.
Dallas making a switch here. Kate is checked in. Jokic is checked in for Brooklyn. Brooklyn leading by 12. And George kicks to Jokic. Nets passing it around. From deep, Bryant. It's hauled in by Gillespie. The Mavericks shooting down near the 40% mark since after. They've been slow getting going. Pirtle, the pass to Queta. Here's Gillespie. Here's Pirtle. Jokic defending. McDaniels outside for the three. Rebound, Brooklyn. Down low, Wagner. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Wagner's got the lead up to 14 now for the Nets.
Now that's a great possession. You set Wagner up down low and let him go to work.
McDaniels outside. Pirtle dishes to McDaniels. Screen by Pirtle. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
And Doris, we saw it. Something just clicked for Jaden McDaniels and his rebounding in the 2025 season.
Well, his rebounding and beyond, let's remember his team decided to put the ball in his hands a little bit more, and he elevated his game on the offensive end as well.
And he knocks down the first one.
There is simply no substitute for what Jaden McDaniels gives you on the defensive end every night. This guy is elite.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Champagne's checked in, and Simmons subbed in for Keontae George. And McDaniels drops them both.
Well, this is what we've come to expect from him, right? Excellence at the foul line.
Simmons passes to Champagne. Back to Simmons. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Simmons got 6.
The lead pass is on the money. Make it so easy for your teammate.
On the wing, Holiday. He's got 8. Outside, Gonzalez. Here's Queta. Misses from close range. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And we'll be right back after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So for Brooklyn now, Franz Wagner is out there with Bryant. And it's Nikola Jokic. Then it's Simmons. And it's Champagnie in at the 2 guard. Nets leading by 12. Wagner outside. Bryant sets the screen for Wagner. To the middle. And Jokic throws it down.
Boy, Franz Wagner, he is 6'10", folks, but really gifted offensively. Can do a little bit of everything. Nice pass there.
Here's Queta. Williams kicks to Holiday. Pass to Queta. Outside Holiday. Buries the long-range jumper.
What a smooth-looking opportunity. Holiday in rhythm right there.
Wagner outside. And here's Jokic. Back to Wagner. Shoots the 3. Doesn't go that time.
I mean, I guess you can appreciate the confidence, but his three-point shooting has been brutal this half.
McDaniels outside. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
Kicks it out to Wagner. Wagner, a screen on McDaniel. Shot by Champagny, no good. Mavericks trailed by 11. Goes up on the wing. The shot by McDaniels, no good.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Pass to Bryant. Now, here's Jokic. McDaniels defending. Here's Champagny. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
3 points.
Champagny's got the lead up to 14 now for Brooklyn. Now here's Gonzalez. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Bryant against McDaniel. Now Jokic. And the layup's good off the glass. Jokic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Nets leading by 16 to the inside. Here's Wagner. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
It's sent back down by Simmons. Now, here's Wagner. Outside, Simmons. Pass to Champagny. No good from outside.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And here's Gonzalez. Outside Holiday. To stop the run. Gonzalez, that's good.
Boy, you allow a shooter of his caliber to get that good a look, and good night.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Walker's checked in for the Nets. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey guys, well, Jordi Fernandez was just reviewing the plan with his team. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
Allie, thank you so much. In the corner, Simmons with it. Outside, Walker. This one for three, and it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Simmons got 6 assists now in the game. Here's Holiday, and he converts the layup. Holiday's got 5 points now this quarter.
Drew Holiday showing you he's got touch wherever he is on the floor.
Jokic kicks to Wagner. Here's Champagny, takes a three, and again, Brooklyn with the triple.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Nice move. And it's good on the way in.
That's a big-time finish by Ben Simmons. With that frame, sometimes he makes that look easy.
Outside Williams. Holiday looking over the floor. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he drops that one in. Here's Simmons. Wagner outside. Pass to Walker. Now, here's Jokic. Defense is right there. Champagny passes to Simmons. The rebound by Cato. Mavericks trailed by 19. Outside Holiday. McDaniel sets a screen for Holiday. Off target from three-point range. The Nets have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. And some solid looks for them. Champagny passes to Wagner. outside, Walker. Here's Simmons. Simmons missing again. For Dallas, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Back to Holiday. Pass to Williams. On the wing, Holiday. Puts it up from 15. The rebound by the Nets. Jokic has got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Wagner outside. Pass to Jokic. Lays it up off the glass. Jokic has got 24.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. Holiday with it. Williams sets a screen for Holiday. Shot clock at 5. McDaniels outside. And down goes the 3.
Yeah, McDaniels has made himself a legitimate option from three-point territory. What a look there.
McDaniels against Wagner.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Simmons. Knocked loose. Stolen by McDaniels. Gets it to go. Down low.
Listen, this guy's doing his part. It's what we know he's about, but they have got to get some productivity from some other guys on this roster.
Now, here's Wagner. Now, Jokic. Now, Wagner. 5 on the clock. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got his 5th assist in this one.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Brooklyn.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks and also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jokic.
And the way he rebounded, he surely was a spark for the team as he was securing everything that came off the iron. Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
McDaniels gets a wide-open look. Off target with his 3. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for Brooklyn. Wagner against Holiday. The kick out to Walker. Deep 2 from Wagner. It's rebounded by Dallas. Salas down low. Pass to Queta. Williams looking around. They set the screen. Outside Holiday. Headshot off. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Let's now hear from Allie LaForce. Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Nikola Jokic.
leisurely way to spend a Saturday afternoon. Kick back and tune in to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. A look at Indiana's starting group. We've got Wembanyama. Aaron Gordon is out there with Michael Porter. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton, and it's Kuzma in at the 2. Well, two of the best guards in the league going at it today, Grant. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, BA, but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
So it's Philadelphia now, after Indiana picked up the 3 with their last shot. Back to Rizachet. Finney Smith, a screen, puts up a deep 3. Porter pulls it in.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that. Hey, you know, what he lacks inside, he makes up for with his vertical.
Outside, Finney Smith. Philadelphia moving it around. Pass to Rizachet from the arc. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Well, I like how Jordan embraces his role on this team. I mean, it's all about rebounding and putbacks for him at the offensive end.
Finney Smith inside, defended by Halliburton. Barnes feeling it out a bit. Fires from deep. Indiana with a rebound. And here's Halliburton. Pass to Kuzma. Outside Wembanyama. Fires in the triple.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama. A big who can hit smooth three-point shots.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I was able to catch up with Nick Nurse. He talked about how difficult it is to match up against Victor Wembanyama. Coach said the biggest concern is Wemby's defense. His rim protection is game-changing. But he told me that it doesn't mean settling for outside shots. It means ball movement and spacing the floor will be key. Brian, back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And last season, the Pacers started the playoffs with home court advantage for the first time in over a decade, Grant.
Yeah, the 4th seed in the East, BA. And with a blend of youth and experience on the roster, this is a team built to win now and into the future. You don't want to let them get into a rhythm from out there.
Inside, here's Gordon. Uses the glass on the layup.
Well, you've got to give Gordon the ball when he's down inside. I mean, he can really score it in there.
Barnes with a screen on Wembanyama. The 3 from Rizachet. Misses again, now 0 for 3.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
Here's Porter. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Sweet move by Porter Jr. Getting around the contact and finding the hoop.
Outside, Finney Smith. Back to Barnes. Pass to Rizachet. There's a screen by Bull. Lets it fly. Again, Philadelphia.
He's one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense.
Kuzma outside. And the ball out of play. The Sixers will have it.
Sixers ball.
And Barnes has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. They trail by 1. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Oh, that's how to throw it down. Barnes with an exclamation point.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. And here's Indiana now. Halliburton looking over the floor. The kick out to Kuzma. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gordon with a screen on Barnes. No problems knocking that one down.
A reliable stretch 4. In this day and age, Kuzma is very valuable because of his three-point shooting.
Back to Barnes. Jordan, the screen from outside the arc. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Indiana leading. Pass to Halliburton. Outside Porter. Halliburton against Jordan. 14 feet away. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Halliburton's got 5.
That's one of the things his coaches have encouraged him to do. Look for the mid-range jumper, Tyrese. Way to knock it down.
Outside Rizachet. Here's Bowl. Misses the 3. Indiana leading by 4. Kuzma outside. To the inside. Here's Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Gordon so agile in the screen and roll. Exceptional at getting position in these sets.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And it's a completely new group for the 76ers. And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Carter, he's checked in for Wembanyama. Hauser comes in for Gordon. Oubre, he's checked in for Michael Porter. And Austin Reeves is subbed in for Kuzma. Now here's Harden. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Guys, it's hard to shake Harden off his game. He's so strong and skilled. He keeps his balance right where he needs it.
Reeves with the ball. He's guarded by Vassell. Halliburton, the pass to Oubre. Hauser, right side. Some nice passing by Indiana here. Here's Halliburton. The shot, no good. Good D by Wells. 76ers trail by 4. And Clark, there are very few firsts in the NBA, but Tyrese Halliburton had one in 2025.
That's exactly right, and it was a historic first. I mean, he became the first player in the history of the league to have multiple 30-point, 15 assists, and 0 goose egg bagel turnover games. I mean, he takes care of that orange and produces real orange juice because he squeezes it.
Halliburton misses. The 76ers have gone 7 of 14 and looking in control. On the wing, Harden. Sets up a 3. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. Indiana leading by 4. Halliburton outside. 3-pointer. Another miss by Halliburton. Well, the 76ers shooting about 47% during this first quarter. Outside for Harden. Here's the 3. Indiana with a rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Outside Oubre. Back to Halliburton. Another miss by Halliburton.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
That shot wide open.
Defensively, you've got to apply more pressure to a shooter of his caliber.
For Indiana, they've got 8 of 13 attempts to go. Oubre finds Carter. And there's 1:38 left to play in the first quarter. Outside Reeves to stop the drought. Rebound by Philadelphia. Fernando's got his 4th rebound in this one. And there's a pick. 4-3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Now put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. Trailing by 2. Pass to Halliburton. Wide open look. And he hits the jumper. Halliburton's got 7.
Really smooth looking jumper there by Halliburton, making the most of that opportunity to score the ball.
And here's Harden. shot from the low post is good.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Now here's Halliburton. He's got 7. Count it. His 4th bucket in 8 shots.
Remarkable judgment in the pick and roll. Halliburton reads these situations extraordinarily well.
Harden from outside. It's hauled in by Oubre. Indiana has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Vassell against Halliburton. And the layup is good off the glass. 11 points in the game.
Very good composure and control that time by Halliburton, not allowing that physical defense to affect his shot at all.
Harden, deep three-point land. And a miss there on the triple. Tyrese Halliburton getting it done for the Pacers. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Indiana.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And we've also got to talk about those threes dropping for them. We'll see if they can keep up the momentum from long range.
On the court for the Pacers. Second quarter underway. We've got Austin Reeves. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Aaron Gordon. Then there's Kyle Kuzma, and it's Porter in at the small forward position. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Success hasn't changed Austin Reeves' underdog mentality. He said it doesn't shift at all. There's a good majority of people that probably still don't think that I'm that good. It's a common theme for my life. What pushed me to get here are the people who doubted me. I always have to keep that in mind. Guys?
Keeps that chip on his shoulder. Thanks a lot, Allie. The Pacers making a switch here. Halliburton is checked in. And for Indiana, they're shooting 61% for the game, knocking them down. Launches it. Barnes with the rebound.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Now here's Barnes. Pass to Finney-Smith. Launches a three. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. And now a 3-point 76ers lead.
That is Finney-Smith's signature shot. He loves that spot in the corner.
Back to Halliburton. Fires for three. Oh, you got to guard Halliburton from there.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Outside Bull. Lets it fly. Rebounded by Halliburton.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Pass to Reeves. Left side, Wembanyama. Now Porter. Counted.
You gotta push Porter Jr. out of the paint because he's so skilled at capitalizing down there.
To the paint. Here's Jordan. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Gordon outside. Outside Porter. On the wing, Reeves. He's scoreless. 6 to shoot. For 3, Gordon. Another 3 for Indiana.
You know, when Gordon is hitting this all the time, the defense will have to play up on it. Consistency is the key.
Oh, a screen on Wembanyama. Pass to Bull. Now here's Barnes. Philadelphia needs to get off a shot. And he gets the bucket. Jordan's got 4 points this quarter.
Jordan's size and power make him a real hard cover around the rim.
Halliburton outside. Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. 76ers trail by 3. Let's check in with Allie LaForce. She's got an injury update on Kyle Kuzma.
The head athletic trainer for Indiana provided us some information. He said the ankle is definitely swelling, but at this point, they're thinking it's only a sprain. They've decided this is an injury that can be played through, but we'll see if it's a limiting factor. Back to you.
Well, we appreciate it, Allie.
You know, for better or worse, life brings these kinds of challenges, and they aren't pleasant. We know he's up to it, though. He'll respond and move forward in a positive way.
Yeah, when you look at Barnes' assist numbers, they show you can run your offense through him, not your average wing.
Barnes against Reeves. Halliburton for 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. Jordan's got 4 rebounds now. And few players are more valuable to their teams than Tyrese Halliburton, Graham.
Yeah, he leads the way for them, B.A. An efficient scorer, elite playmaking, and disruptive defensively. And, of course, he makes clutch plays at both ends.
Porter, the pass to Gordon. Halliburton outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Screen by Gordon. Just 4 to shoot. Took the opportunity when he saw it. And the Pacers lead by 3.
Reeves can make you pay from deep, especially if you allow him to get comfortable and set.
Here's Rizachet. Here's Cole. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3. And in today's NBA, it seems like everyone has a three-point shot, Clark. That didn't used to be the case.
You're exactly right, B.A. In the good old days, way back in the day, threes were mostly for specialists. It just shows you how much the game and the players have evolved.
And the first one at the line is good.
When you've got an imposing force like Bobo, you expect to see him at the line a lot.
And the 76ers with some changes. Stewart comes in for Jordan. And it's Harden in for Scotty Barnes. Then for Indiana, Oubre, he's checked in for Michael Porter. And Kuzma's subbed in for Reeves. He hits the second from the line. And he can't make it 3 for 3. Indiana's gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. Oh, the sweet touch inside by Halliburton.
Like the way Halliburton continues to take more responsibility on the offensive end. His game warrants that he does that.
Pass to Stewart. And here's Harden. There's the triple. Connects from downtown. Harden's got 10.
That's a guy you need to defend, especially from range.
And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. Wembanyama, screen on Harden. Kuzma outside. This one for 3. Another 3 for Indiana.
Hey, guys, no better answer than that. Right back at you. Kuzma not taking any time getting those points back.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And some changes here for the 76ers. Fernando's checked in for Bol. Wells comes in for Finney Smith. And it's Devin Vassell in for Rizachet. Then for Indiana, Wendell Carter comes in for Victor Wembanyama. And it's Hauser in for Gordon. Now here's Harden. 10 points for him. Shot is up. Philadelphia with another miss. Pacers leading by 3. Pass to Oubre. Some nice passing by Indiana here. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Strong effort that time, producing the best look possible.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
Shooting for Indiana, Sam Hauser at the line for 1.
For Philadelphia, they've gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. Down low.
Great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected.
Man, I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Halliburton against Harden with a step back. Halliburton, no good.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Here's Harden. Outside Wells. Jacks up a 3.
76ers foul. Bruno Fernando. First personal foul. First team foul.
Indiana leading by 4. Halliburton, the pass to Kuzma. Nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Kuzma's got 8.
Kuzma excellent at using his height and touch to perfection. Very confident player.
Pass to Fernando. Back to Harden. Fires the 3. Give him that one. Now shooting 5 for 11 from the floor.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Halliburton against Harden. Misses the step-back jumper. 76ers trail by 3. Pass to Wells. They set the pick. Lets the 3 fly. They get it again. Vassell passes to Harden. Rebounded by Halliburton. Pacers leading by 3. 1:36 left in the second. There's the 3. Fernando grabs the miss. Fernando's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Indiana with a rebound. Kuzma down low. He's guarded by Vassell. Back to Kuzma. 1:02 left to play in the first half of basketball. Off target with the 3. 76ers trail by 3. Vassell with it. Still without a bucket. And finished off by Stewart.
One of his specialties on display there. A nifty lead pass.
And the Pacers with possession here. And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Gordon, he's checked in for Indiana.
Number 32, Aaron Gordon.
Indiana has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. Outside Oubre. Kuzma outside. Releases. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Kuzma's got 10 points. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Harden surveying the D. That one goes in.
Even when you think you have Harden pinned up, he still gets a shot past you. Incredibly creative.
Halliburton against Harden. Here's Halliburton. He's got 16. Harden with the defensive effort. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Indiana ahead. They're up by 1. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Coach Rick Carlisle. Coach, what's the message that you're going to deliver to the guys in the locker room?
You know, we just got to maintain energy. We're playing against a team that's a really good team. We got to keep turnovers down. We got to rebound.
Energy is something you can control. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're measuring up that shot.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Boy, you gotta like what Tyrese Halliburton has done in this game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Indiana leading. Now let's head over to the sideline for a report on Wendell Carter. Allie, what'd you learn?
The head athletic trainer for Indiana provided us some information. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. It seems the issue may not be so serious as they're allowing a return to action. I'll give you updates as I get them.
Okay, Allie, thanks for the update. Good to get that information.
Yeah, you know, sometimes the hardest part about this situation is just not knowing. At least we have a bit more clarity now.
Bol out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Scotty Barnes. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Risacher in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. For the lead, knocks down the triple. Risacher's got 5.
He's so good off the catch. The defense has to guard Risacher better than this.
Halliburton, the pass to Gordon. Back to Halliburton from behind the arc. It's in for Halliburton. The response 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
The 3 from Risacher. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
I love how competitive this kid Risacher is, coming right back with his own triple.
Oh, talk about guys who have springs for feet. Aaron Gordon's one of them.
Yeah, when people think of Aaron Gordon, I think they attach him to the dunk contest. I mean, he's so uber athletic. I mean, he put on a few amazing performances in that event in the past. But to the surprise of many, he actually didn't win the dunk contest, but he's become a really good all-around player.
Good to see Risacher attacking like that. When he sees the lane open up, he gets real aggressive.
And it's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Reeves is checked in for Kuzma.
Team foul. Substitution for the Pacers. Number 15, Austin Reeves.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. So nice passing by Indiana here. Gordon, the pass to Halliburton. 5 on the clock. 3-pointer. They get it back. Wembanyama. Oh! Wembanyama throws it down.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Finney Smith passes to Jordan. Jordan, the screen. The three from Rizashe. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, it's blocked by Bol.
You've got to be aware of Bobo. He's got a 7'8" wingspan. If you are anywhere near him, back up even more to make sure you can get that shot off.
Now here's Barnes. 5 points in the game.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Halliburton outside. Shot clock at 5. No good. Rizashe with some nice D. Philadelphia leading by 4. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Pass to Jordan. And he banks in the layup. Jordan's got 8.
Well, the paint is Jordan's home turf now. He moves and shoots with real confidence inside.
Halliburton, pass to Wembanyama. And here's Reeves outside. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Wembanyama's got his 4th assist in this one. Outside Barnes. Jordan with a screen on Gordon. To the paint. And slam dunk by Jordan.
There's a reason why Jordan's a high percentage shooter. Shooting percentage a function of the kind of shots you get. He opts mainly for dunks.
Porter looks it over. For 3. Bol grabs the board.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And slam dunk by Jordan.
What he lacks in height, he certainly makes up for with his bounce.
Pacers trail by 7. Pass to Gordon. Here's Porter. And drilled from 6 feet. Give him 8. Philadelphia's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. That's good from Bol on the assist from Barnes.
Wow, don't see the quick trigger out of Bol very often, but it was on display there.
Now Wembanyama. 5 points in the game. And stolen by Bol. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks a lot. The Pacers have shown that they can be a threat in the East. Coach Rick Carlisle said, there's nothing wrong with high expectations. What you don't want is a situation of apathy, where expectations are low and all you're ever doing is selling hope. That's not why I came here. Back to you, Ryan.
They are for real. All right, Allie, appreciate the report.
And Barnes doesn't back down from anyone, embracing the contact on the way up.
Now here's Halliburton. 19 points in the game. Oh, go up and go get it, Wemby.
I mean, it seems like you could throw it up to Wembanyama on every offensive possession, and he'll slam it home.
Outside Barnes. There's a screen from downtown. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Reeves, the pass to Halliburton. Out to Gordon. Can't nail the jumper. Oh, come on! Victor Wembanyama!
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
And here's Rizashe. 10 points for him. Pass to Jordan. Now here's Finney Smith. The 3 is up. Bol, no good. Halliburton outside. Here's Reeves. Outside Wembanyama. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. And now it's just a 4-point 76ers lead. Outside Rizashe. Outside Bol. The 3 ball. The Pacers pull it in. Wembanyama's got 8 rebounds in the game. Pass to Reeves. And here's Halliburton. Lets it go from deep. And it's Jordan with the rebound. It's a one-on-one situation. Gordon brings the double team. The 3 is up. Indiana with a rebound. Wembanyama's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Porter from outside. Halliburton outside. From deep. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Pass to Barnes. Outside Rizachet. Back to Barnes to end the drought. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 5 rebounds tonight. Now Halliburton. And here's Gordon. He's guarded by Barnes. Gordon, the pass to Porter. And it's blocked.
Some aggressive defense from Finney-Smith, allowing him to deny that shot.
Barnes finds Bull. It's good. Bull's got 13.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Gordon outside. There's 49 seconds left in the third. Porter, the pass to Halliburton. Just 5 to shoot. Indiana needs to get off a shot here. Another miss by Porter.
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his mates in the last quarter.
Down low. Outside Finney-Smith. The 3. On target from range. And now it's a 9-point Philadelphia lead.
Finney-Smith a threat both under the basket and way out beyond the arc. He's got great range.
Halliburton outside. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The Sixers on top, leading by 9. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And the Pacers looking at who they've got. Sam Hauser out there with Kelly Oubre. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Wendell Carter. And it's Monk in at the point guard position. Now here's Rizachet. Outside Harden. And he lobs it up top. Throw it down on the lob.
I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Here's Kuzma. And Harden with the block.
Some hard-nosed defense from Harden on that block. That's sure to get the bench fired up.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the 76ers.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
Yeah, you know, the defense just hasn't been able to keep up with them in this one. The transition game as a result of good defense has been very strong.
So it's Philadelphia now. The Pacers making their last shot. And Rizachet gets it to go.
It's always good to see Rizachet mixing it up down low.
And so it's Monk who brings up the ball for Indiana. It's a 13-point game. Pass to Kuzma. Outside Carter. Takes the 3. Counted from distance. Carter's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
That's clearly a recent trend. Big guys who can shoot it from distance.
Up top, Harden. Defended by Kuzma. Harden can't hit. Pacers trail by 10. Pass to Monk. Picked by Carter. Shot from the wing. And it's Monk missing. The 76ers have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. And book it, Fernando.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Carter, a screen on Harden. Here's Kuzma. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Already a skilled interior player. At times when Kuzma is close to the basket, you have no choice but to foul him.
Kuzma, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first.
Could be better from the line. Kuzma, a smooth shooter, but needs work from there.
And the 76ers with some changes. Jordan's checked in for Fernando, and Finney Smith subbed in for Stewart. The Pacers also with a sub. Tyrese Halliburton's checked in for Monk. Good on the second one. Philadelphia leading by 11. Outside Rizier. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. From outside, off the mark. The Pacers have gotten half of their attention.